Alright guys, today we're looking at the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron TIE Fighter. As you can see here, I've got it compared with the Chase variant, the white one. It's meant to look like the old Kenner TIE Fighter. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Look at the fighter first, and then we'll do a little comparison. Still not brave enough to actually take mine out of the package, so that'll be a while there. I'd have to find at least a second one for me to be able to find the guts to pull that one out of there. Go ahead and look at the Starfighter itself first. There's a look at the front. Very similar to the Outland TIE Fighter I did a video on, I think a week ago. Just give you an overview. This one is a brighter gray. I'll do a comparison to all these at the end. But here's your little sort of overview. And then first feature to go over is definitely just the wings that pop off. There's a little divot cut out of the peg so that you don't just put it on in any orientation and it doesn't just go spinning around. And it fits on there pretty well, just, you know, be careful. I've had these for a while, and taking them on and off definitely loosens up the connection there, and you want that as tight as possible, so I wouldn't do that too much. Give you a look at the cockpit. You can see the controls through there. Looks pretty damn good. I love the red for the cannons. And the cockpit window definitely looks good. Come around to the back. There's another feature with this little compartment here. You pull that down and you get a little bit of engine detail. Looks like there's your ion engines right there. They're not painted for some reason. I kind of wish they were. But that just closes up. There's no click, so I would imagine if you keep doing it, it would get loose. Mine is already kind of loosening up, but it still stays there. And then you have your little cockpit canopy cover that opens up like that. Gives you a view of the inside, just like that. You can see the seat is molded in with the bottom. Let me see if I can pull a wing off here and show you. The seat, oh, there we go, moves with the button on the bottom, so it can get a little crooked. You can see me kind of wiggling it there. Try and keep it straight. But that's your little push button feature. You push on that and it's spring-loaded. They should all be spring-loaded. They've got an obsession of having these little push. These are necessary for the TIE Fighters to get the pilot out so you don't have to shake it like that. I get that, but I don't get some of them not having springs inside of them to keep them from shaking around. This one's not going anywhere because of the spring tension. That is perfect. They should all be like that. And all the TIE Fighter ones are like that. Just the Jedi Starfighter and the X-Wing aren't like that, and that kind of bugs me. But that's my only real issue with the spring buttons on the other line, on the other ones in the line. I like this toy, definitely. Perfect size. It's a very good size TIE Fighter. It's not massive. Just small and light. You can wave it around like that. Have a look at the pilot. Just your standard black TIE pilot. Like the look of that. I like the little silver details. That's exactly as much detail as should be on one of these. Not much, but it definitely does the job. I like this little figure. And then to put him in, you just crack that open, fold him up. You gotta kind of work his little legs in. There's a little cavity for him. There you go. Put his arms down. And then he sits in there like that. Close it up, and then you're good. And then to demo the push button, you just push it in like that, and it gives you better access to pull the figure out. That's a good feature. I like that. And then we'll look at the insert. It's just a simple little cardboard piece of art that you could display your TIE Fighter in front of, like that if you wished. I'm glad it's there. It's so tiny, but I'm still glad it's there. As you look at the box, little demo of your guy going in. There's your blister for the pilot. And then you can see the art on the card right there. I like the card art better than the insert, actually. And then around back, there's your explanation of features. This one missing the peg for some reason. I don't know why it's missing in the art. Your little hologram. Other light armor class, the 2 chases, which I will show you in a sec. Do a comparison real quick with the X-Wing, other standard good guy fighter. There's your size comparison. Let me open up the wings for you. Show you what that looks like. I like the scale of this series so far. I'm very happy with it. You have your boy's dogfighting there. And then we'll compare it with the Outland tie, in case you haven't seen that video yet. You can see that they're actually 2 different grays. And the Outland tie has the canopy sort of connections there, all painted a gray. And this one is just clear. But this one is missing the sort of dark gray that they have there. This one's more of a lighter gray. Basically everything else is the same. It's just the paint job and this little wing folding feature that's different. Also the Outland one comes with a little stand that I don't have right now. But the main thing that I love is they ditched the folding engine section feature for this one. I kind of prefer that because it adds an extra hinge right there. And I don't feel like this feature adds, that much to the toy. So I really would prefer they ditched it. And this one has the actual twin ion engines painted, which I prefer. But there's your comparison with the 2 there. And then here is just a quick look at the white TIE Fighter chase. I picked this, I just happened to run across it in Target. It's the best day of my life. It was sitting front and center on the little end cap that they had set up. But it is stark white in person. That is no joke. They don't call it white for no reason. I believe most of the art is the same. It's just these little graphics here. You can see this one has the gray and this one has the white. It means so much that they would actually change the package. Because now that I look at it, yeah, it is darker up here. The packaging is different. And of course the little insert is different. It's got a different number. This one is 0010 and this one is 0013. And you can see on the back, the hologram isn't any different because the design is exactly the same, but the little thingo up top is recolored to white. I love that. It's got different packaging. That's so great. And then the little adverts on the bottom are different. I haven't opened it yet because I can't really justify it. I don't know if I'm going to find another one of these, and I'd like to keep it in the package. And I know I'm going to take it out, and it's just going to be the exact same thing as this because it is. But I'll give you the best look I can from inside the package because I'm a sucker and I don't want to open it. There's your look from as many angles as I can get you. It really is the same thing, just white. If I can muster up the courage to crack one of these open, I'll do another video comparing it to my Kenner die-cast TIE Fighter, which will be a fun little time. But that's all I've got to show you today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.